Hey guys, what is going on? It's me, Accessible here, and welcome back to the King Games YouTube channel for the second video of today, talking again about Battlefield 1 multiplayer. Now, in a video earlier today, I talked about all the different weapon classes that will be included within Battlefield 1 multiplayer. In this video, I'm actually going to be talking to you guys about the different multiplayer modes. So they've confirmed 3 different modes so far for Battlefield 1 multiplayer. Obviously, there will be more modes available in the full game than this. It's just these are the only 3 they've announced so far, and they're pretty interesting because one of them is like completely new to Battlefield, and it's like a really cool concept which we haven't really seen before in multiplayer FPS games. So it's definitely really interesting, and obviously they will be updating this with further changes and new modes in the future. But for now, we have 3 different modes that they have confirmed. The first one here is of course Conquest. Conquest is like a fan favorite mode within Battlefield. It's obviously where you have the 3 control points. You have to, oh, sorry, not 3. There's like 5 different control points, or 5 or 6, and you have to control all of them. And the enemy team will lose tickets as you control more objectives. So it says Conquest, an all-time fan favorite of Battlefield players. Conquest is a large-scale game mode with up to 64 players fighting for the control of key objectives. With large armies on foot or behind the wheel and the addition of fearsome behemoths, Conquest brings together all the elements of the signature Battlefield all-out war. So obviously, really interesting. The fan favorite mode Conquest will of course be returning within Battlefield 1. It's actually the gameplay that you guys are seeing here in the background is of Conquest. Obviously, you know, it's just like the fan favorite mode. This one here is Domination, which I don't actually remember if we've used Domination in Battlefield before. I honestly don't remember. But Domination offers a fast-paced infantry-focused combat in close-quarter locations. It's a smaller but more focused version of Conquest, and the fighting revolves around strategic objectives. Ready your shotgun and sharpen your hatchet. In the Domination game mode, things tend to get close and personal. So it seems to me that the Domination is obviously a much more close-quarters combat version of the Conquest, because Conquest sort of focuses on like the whole entire map with a lot more vehicles, you know, a lot wider space with a lot more players. So I'd assume Domination is just sort of a smaller downscaled version of Conquest mode, which is obviously, you know, pretty damn cool for people that want to do more close quarters combat. It's obviously pretty interesting, so I assume there'll be less control points as well, you know, just like sort of like Domination within Call of Duty or something like that. Now the next one here, the final one they've announced so far, which is the really interesting one, is called Operations. So this is something we haven't really seen before. It says Operations is a complete new way to experience Battlefield multiplayer, giving you the opportunity to fight on an entire front of the Great War. In a sequence of interconnected battles, a team of attackers attempts to conquer ground and push the front line forward, as the defenders are trying to push them back. Should the defenders fail to hold their ground on the map, the operation doesn't stop there. They will fall back and regroup on a different map, while the attackers will push the assault. Sectors may fall, but players reinforced by gigantic behemoths can still turn the tide. So obviously this is a really cool mode, because it basically allows multiple games to be put together into one game. So obviously, you know, you'll win a few different rounds, or win or lose a few different rounds, and it will continue onwards in a sort of sequence, which is really cool. They haven't really done that in Battlefield before. It obviously seems pretty cool. So, you know, if you lose one game, it's not necessarily the end of that game. It sort of takes you back to different maps in progression, which is obviously really cool, and I really look forward to that. It's obviously, you know, an attack and defense sort of mode. I don't think we've really seen that in Battlefield before as well. So obviously it'll be sort of like key objectives. I'd assume that you'd have to be defending from the attacking team. That obviously sounds really cool indeed, and I'm excited to see what they do with this operations mode. But that is it for the game modes they've currently confirmed for Battlefield 1. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please be sure to leave a like. It would greatly help me out and knowing that you support the channel. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Got more awesome videos to come soon, but thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all on another video.